Happy New Year! This is the first video of 2023. I am so happy to be here with you once again. I hope this year brings you a lot of happiness, prosperity, health, wealth, and most important, a lot of adventures. I also hope that all the things that you wish for in this year come true. In this video, I'm going to show you the things that we did on the first day of the year. You can see in the video. Do you find this place familiar? Yes? No? Well, we went back to Xiangshan, the fragrant hills. We came here in the beginning of 2022 for the first time, and now 1 year after we are back. I was thinking we could turn this into a beautiful tradition. Tell me, everyone, do you have any sort of tradition for Christmas or New Year? I think this could become a beautiful tradition. Going to the mountain, enjoying the nature and good weather. So that day we wanted to go to a restaurant we really like, but we found out it was closed. So we went to another restaurant just nearby. And we had this delicious and hot food. I had some wonton soup and my boyfriend had some noodles and meat. This food was very cheap and very delicious, and most important, hot, because we could need it. That day the weather was very, very cold. We had a temperature of -5 approximately, so you can imagine we definitely needed some hot food to deal with this temperature. So it's been a long time since we went to Fragrant Hills. There were many things, many details we forgot, so we thought it's important to refresh our memory. So we took a look one more time of this hall, this spacious hall where the emperor used to sit and receive visitors. This place, Xiangshan, located in Haidian district, was in the past an imperial garden. Only the emperor had the chance, only him was allowed to be here. To be here, to rest here, and work here. Was a place for relaxation, for meditation, you can say. Away from everything, away from all the busy areas. Luckily, I was telling my boyfriend, we are very lucky that now in the future we are allowed to visit spaces like this because they are so beautiful. So that day we were not in a rush to reach the top of the mountain. So we thought it's okay if we walk slowly and explore other buildings around. There are a lot of buildings in this park. Some of them are temples, some of them are little residences, houses, shops, and I found this little museum. Little museum. Here, this was a place where in the past the Emperor Tianlong could work. This was a workplace. So it was very interesting to see his items, some teacups, desk, and also a painting. You just saw it, a gorgeous painting with a lot of details. I really like that painting, especially because of the details in the clothing. It's amazing how the artist, through the skilled use of colors, got the effect, the texture. That artist really captured the texture of the clothes, the shinings. It made you really feel that the clothing is soft, etc. So, well, this was the place where the emperor could work. Very spacious, and you can see, and very beautiful. In the back there was this little garden. So beautiful. So beautiful. When we crossed the door, I thought, wow, this just looked like being out of a painting. You know, all the beautiful elements all there. The trees, the stones, all accommodated as a mountain, the pond, and most important, the birds. A lot of birds flying around. It was a gorgeous picture. So beautiful. In that moment, I felt a lot of bliss, you could say, because there was not a lot of noise. The only noise that could be perceived was the birds singing. A lot of birds singing, passing by, some of them going down to drink some water, and then flying away. Such a beautiful view. So I think this was the signal that spring is finally coming. The nature all around is waking up, finally. Waking up. The temperature is not that cold compared to weeks ago. The sunlight right now, it's actually warming us up more than weeks ago. So now the spring is in the air. Spring is coming finally. So happy. So happy. So that day at this park, there was also a more lively sensation in the air. In this occasion we saw more people. More people compared to other occasions, because I have to clarify that this was probably the fourth time we came to Xiangshan. Our first time was in 2022, and then through the year we came in some other occasions. So I was remembering the last time we came to this place was really empty due to the pandemic. So it was really good to see this time. It was not that lonely. More people was there. I saw some trees with some flower bottoms already there. So I was so happy. Really, spring is finally coming. That day we kept walking up and then we stopped in a tea store. We took a break and we bought this delicious lemon tea. Of course, the seller put some honzao and some goji berries, and it made this tea even more delicious. It was so peaceful, really peaceful times. Then after drinking we kept walking up, exploring of course, and I spotted that tree. Very interesting ways to find a tree. I was told that life always find a way to happen, to come out. And seeing the tree in such an unusual way confirmed that saying, that quote, life always find a way. So interesting. So the other side of that tea shop had an interesting hallway. We just walked around exploring what was there, and there was nothing really. So then we kept walking up the mountain. At times I was feeling like Dre in Karate Kid, because the way up to the mountain seemed infinite. So many stairs. When we decided to go up, at times we got really hot that we had to take off our jackets. That day we wore 3 layers of jackets. You can imagine. It was really cold. So that day we stopped approximately 4 times to take a break, but then finally we made it. And in our last stop I found these interesting objects. These are some wooden tiles, if I could call them like that, where people write their wishes, write good things, something they are asking for. It was very interesting to see them, and I was trying to read some of them to test my Chinese. So finally at the end we made it. I felt so happy to be in that spot one more time, and I said thank you to God for allowing me to visit this place again, seeing this beauty, being in such a high point where I could admire the mountains, I could admire the city, and when I could also see happy people around me. There were a lot of families, a lot of couples. Just so interesting to see. Nice moments. It was really nice moments. And I felt so happy that finally that now the restrictions are being lifted. Slowly we are going back to normal. We are going back to our normal life after 3 years. It feels good. It feels good not to worry anymore about getting tested all the time, or being locked in the city or in our apartments. It feels great. So, well, it was just a gorgeous and great way to begin with the year. Many people feel this way too. We feel optimistic that in this year, 2023, we will finally go out and enjoy life. Explore a lot, not only in our city, but in other cities and countries. I hope it happens for us, and I hope it happens for everyone. So that day when we reached the top, it was approximately 4 p.m. The sun still could warm us up, but then time passed. The sunset started to happen, and then with that, the temperature started to decrease. We reached the top and we were only wearing one sweater, one hoodie. After some time, we had to wear again the 3 layers of clothes, our 3 jackets, because it was getting really, really cold. When I checked the temperature, it said we were facing 0 degrees, but it definitely felt much more cold than that. The wind was blowing, so I think that made us feel very, very cold. So we stopped at this viewpoint to enjoy the sunset. A very sacred time. A lot of people remained quiet, just taking pictures, others just talking, and just like us, silent, admiring this beautiful sunset, saying goodbye to the first day of the year. I just loved to see that scenery, one mountain, and then seeing how the mountains behind disappear in the horizon. You can see how many mountains there, one after another. So it got that cold that we had to cover our heads, our ears, and in my case, even my face. I was feeling really cold. My boyfriend said I looked like a thief. But it was okay. It was for protection. So that day, in the daylight, we went to climb the mountain, and in the night we decided to go to a bar. This is a bar we really like, in the Park Hyatt. In the Park Hyatt, Beijing, in the 68th floor, you can enjoy delicious drinks. We went there to have a cup of wine and to have some relaxation moments. Yeah. The view was amazing. You can see right there. That's Beijing in the night. Such a nice time. Such a nice 1st January. I hope your January 1st was great. I could love to know how was it. Tell me, how was your first day of the year? I hope you had great times. Thank you everyone for joining me in the first video of the year. Cheers for a new year. Cheers for good times, good adventures, good things. See you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.